In today's news, a top cop cleared following investigation into leaked police in Paradise video. Honorable Neville Smith to set up office in District 1, Malone to assist. Honorable Fraser recommended board to oversee jury pool process, and the DPP argues that elder residents should not be robbed of their civic duties. Truss resigns as UK PM after 45 days, becomes the shortest serving PM in UK history. And Money Matters BVI Reading is Fun Week 2022. I Can Save Too. We have the details of these when 284 News returns.
Freeze. Choose your mix. Choose your flavor.
You value traditions. You value music. You value education. Family.
I love you.
Service.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love. Life. At Popular, we're committed to you and everything our community values. For the things you value the most, count on us. Popular.
Welcome everybody. It's Friday, October 21st, 2022. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Friday to one and all. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene here in the Virgin Islands. The National Security Council has concluded that there was absolutely no criminal offense committed by the Commissioner of Police, Mark Collins, following an investigation into the leaked police in Paradise video. This is according to His Excellency Governor John Ranking CMG, who made the disclosure during a press conference this week. The governor was asked by local media why Commissioner Collins was not charged with breach of trust for his role in that video, a similar charge that was recently handed to former Director of the International Affairs Secretariat, Najan Christopher, for a letter she sent to Florida on behalf of former Premier Andrew Foy. Governor Ranking replied that the comparison between the two senior public officers was not an apt comparison, stating that the council was satisfied that there was no malicious intent by the top cop.
The National Security Council, of course, noted that the video had been a matter of high concern and a matter of high interest. But they also noted that the Commissioner of Police, in his statement on the 27th of June, had made an apology in relation to the release of the video, and the Council was satisfied that there was no malicious intent by the Commissioner of Police. The Council accepted that the Commissioner of Police had made clear his regret as to how the video was leaked and how it came into public knowledge. The Council also acknowledged and agreed that the material and general content of the leaked video were already in wide circulation in the public domain. And subsequently, the Council welcomed the fact that the perpetrators in one of the scenes in the leaked video was actually apprehended.
While not disclosing who Commissioner Collins allegedly met with in the BVI Tourist Board, Governor Ranking in his statement said investigations by the National Security Council confirmed that there was indeed a meeting had between the Commissioner and a board member of the BVI Tourist Board. This claim by the Governor directly contradicts a previous statement made by the Director of the BVI Tourist Board, Mr. Clive McCoy, who said his board did not have any record of consultation being made regarding the filming of the Police in Paradise video, and there was no approval given for its recording. However, Governor Ranking did assure the BVI public that the video will not be aired.
The NSC also noted and acknowledged that there had been some consultation between the Commissioner of Police and an official at the BVI Tourist Board. Council was also informed that there was no contractual agreement drawn up and there was no exchange of money to produce the video Police in Paradise. And Council has received confirmation that the leaked video would not be aired on ITV in the United Kingdom. So that was consideration which the NSC jointly gave to the issue. There was absolutely no criminal offence committed by the Police Commissioner, breach of trust or otherwise.
At-large representative, the Honorable Neville Smith, has been tasked to temporarily represent the people of the 1st Electoral District, who, following the arrest of former Premier Andrew Foy, were left without proper representation within Cabinet. The reveal was made in an at-large representative, the Honorable Malone, who explained that he will continue to assist Smith along the way.
One, as you are aware, because of the special circumstances, in a meeting recently concluded, it was announced that Honorable Neville Smith will set up office where he would be there for 2 days a week, and I would continue to actually move in and out of the district in terms of concerns, as I have been for the past time. But
he went on to explain that part of the reason he was not selected to fill this post was his recent move to the opposition, which would not allow him to provide the necessary representation at the level of the cabinet.
You must understand that we have 4 at-large representatives, and each of the 4 could be called on. But Honorable Smith has been given the particular task. As you may well by now be aware, I moved over to the opposition. So in order that they will have a voice in cabinet, they have said to Honorable Smith, well, we'd like you to set up office there, and I would assist every way that I could.
Former Premier Foy has until the end of the outgoing 7th sitting of the House of Assembly to participate in the debate or be stripped of his seat. Viewers, when 284 News returns, we have some more local news. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Introducing a show poised to help guide modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen. It doesn't always involve suits and bow ties, but raw, real-life lessons. I'm taking you outside in the field to share the journey of some of the BVI's best and brightest men. From East End to West End, Virgin Gorda to Jos Van Dyke, not forgetting Anegada. Our Virgin Islands gentlemen are doing the damn thing. We are the movers and shakers of this generation. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman. Season 4 by yours truly, Ron Grant. Raising a generation of greatness. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on 284 Media.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
There's a reason you get up on a morning. A reason you pick yourself up. Start the day. Maybe it's sheer grit. Maybe it's your ethics. Maybe it's because you know people like you are waiting for people just like you. We all have our reasons, and for Republic Bank, that reason is you. Every little thing, every big thing. It's all about making a difference in your life. Because after 182 years, if it's one thing we're sure about, is that the difference is you. We're here to help.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Opposition Leader, the Honorable Julian Fraser, RA, has recommended that the government of the Virgin Islands establish a board to oversee the process of identifying those eligible to serve as jurors under the new Jury Act. Fraser, who spoke during the House of Assembly debates on the act, said that he believed that the mundane task of verifying the possibility of 18,000 people who are now eligible under the new legislation should not be an added responsibility to the duties of the Registrar of the Supreme Court.
Madam Speaker, in that particular regard, I am recommending that we put in place what can be referred to a jury pool board. And it becomes a responsibility of that board, Madam Speaker, to create the pool. We have a board for immigration that determines who should and should not become belongers and hold certificate of residence. We can do that. I don't believe, Madam Speaker, that as it now stands, the persons who are responsible for creating the pool has the time to do it, But there are other things to do. This could be time consuming if done right. This doesn't seem to be a priority job. And I think it should be assigned to someone, a board, whose priority it is to create the pool.
Fraser said that one of the key areas that he believes the board would help to address is the loss of a majority of seemingly eligible jurors to potentially arbitrary exemptions, as has been the case within the past.
I am being told, Madam Speaker, that the pool as it is today, after all the exemptions, the disqualifications and what have you, it's a little over 1,000 people. Just a little over 1,000. Well, if it's a little over 1,000, I just told you that the registered voters are 13,500. What happened to the other 12,000 people, Madam Speaker? You mean all those people are ineligible based on the exemptions? 12,000 people to be jurors?
The opposition leader also took a moment to caution his fellow legislators and said that his view, the addition of the additional categories as method to expand the juror pool, was a slippery slope.
Madam Speaker, we're going down a slippery slope. And the last time I checked, brakes can't help you. So let's not take that track down the road, that slippery slope, Madam Speaker. Brakes can't help you. If we're going to do anything, let's do it right.
Director of Public Prosecutions, Ms. Tiffany Scatliff, has argued that older members of the public should not be discriminated against or robbed of the opportunity to perform civic duties based on the stereotypes associated with their greater age. At the time, Scatliff was responding to a concern expressed by a government interviewer surrounding the expansion of the eligible age of jurors from 21 to 60 to 18 to 70, in which the interviewer questioned the capacity of 70-year-olds to meet the demands of the juror duty.
Persons who are older are just as able and willing to serve the community, and we need to stop this narrative of saying that people are old, because we're all going to go get old at one point, because there are 70-year-old persons who are more agile, more physically fit, more mentally capable than a 20-year-old. So why are we leaving them out? They have lived life.
Scatliff went on to explain that in the interest of the court, older, more experienced jurors may in fact be better suited to serve.
Because one of the things a judge will tell you when he's summing up to a jury, he will say, you have to use and pull from your life experiences. You're not going to get life experiences at 20 years old. You're going to get it at 60, 70, those age groups. So once they're able and you are capable, you have the mental capacity and the physical capacity, why should you be left out?
The United Kingdom's present political and economic crisis is likely not to affect its commitment to the British Virgin Islands or its support to the implementation of the Commission of Inquiry report recommendations. This was according to the opinion of His Excellency Governor John Ranking CMG, who made the comment less than 24 hours prior to the resignation of the United Kingdom's Prime Minister Liz Truss. Now, during this week, Governor Ranking was asked by a local media about his thoughts regarding the instability of Liz Truss' administration and the possible effects it could have on the overseas territories and the implementation of the COI recommendations.
I believe that the United Kingdom's commitment to supporting the BVI as an overseas territory will remain unchanged. And the fact that Minister Norman is now coming here next week, early in his appointment as the Minister for the Overseas Territories, I think is a clear demonstration of that. So I don't expect any change in that commitment of support for the BVI and commitment to supporting the work of implementation of the Commission of Inquiry recommendations.
Just prior to the aforementioned response, the governor had announced that the Minister of Americas and the Overseas Territories, the Right Honourable Jessie Norman, will be visiting the British Virgin Islands next week. It is now unclear whether Minister Norman will be following through with the announced plan to visit the territory in light of the sudden resignation of Prime Minister Truss. Viewers, when 284 News returns, Truss resigns as UK PM. We have the details of this, just 45 days of becoming the shortest serving PM in UK history. We also take a look at the VI stack prediction in favor of Brian Roach at the end of just 1 week in the early voting over in the US Virgin Islands. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Brilliant Hands and Minds Tutoring Services. One-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Aye. This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What do you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What do you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Now on the regional scene, the United Kingdom's Prime Minister Liz Truss has announced her resignation in a turn of shocking events, which now makes her the shortest-serving Prime Minister in UK history. Truss has been in office for only 45 days following the resignation of former UK Prime Minister Mr. Boris Johnson. Now the second shortest-serving UK PM was George Canning, who served for 119 days after dying in 1827. Now Truss's resignation this week follows dramatic scenes in the House of Commons over a vote on fracking. Fracking is defined as a technique for recovering gas and oil from shale rock, which involves drilling into the earth and directing a high-pressure mixture of water, sand, and chemicals at a rock layer in order to release the gas inside, a BBC report has stated. Now, according to the report, it was halted in the UK in 2019 amid opposition from green groups and concerns about earth tremors, but Truss reversed that decision in September. The UK Labour Party tabled a bill to permanently ban the practice in England. However, the sitting Conservative Party government successfully voted against the bill. Reports suggest that the collapse of Truss began when her first Chancellor, Kwasi Kwarteng, spooked the financial markets with his mini-budget on September 23rd. In front of several reporters this week, Truss said she came into office at a time of great economic and international instability. This means the United Kingdom will have a third Prime Minister within just 1 year.
I came into office at a time of great economic and international instability. Families and businesses were worried about how to pay their bills. Putin's illegal war in Ukraine threatens the security of our whole continent, and our country has been held back for too long by low economic growth. I was elected by the Conservative Party with a mandate to change this. We delivered on energy bills and on cutting national insurance. And we set out a vision for a low-tax, high-growth economy that would take advantage of the freedoms of Brexit. I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party. This morning I met the chairman of the 1922 committee, Sir Graham Brady. We've agreed that there will be a leadership election to be completed within the next week. This will ensure that we remain on a path to deliver our fiscal plans and maintain our country's economic stability and national security. I will remain as Prime Minister until a successor has been chosen.
During Reading is Fun Week 2022, which was held from the 9th to the 15th of October, Money Matters BVI serviced 7 local schools, which included 13 grade groups of over 200 students collectively. Now, Money Matters BVI personnel read Mac Gardner's The 4 Money Bears to grades 3 to 4 primary school students and held lively discussions with them at the end. Students were keen to share their ideas regarding how they, like the bears in the story, could create a balance for themselves in the future and support their parents' financial goals when it comes to giving, saving, investing, and spending their money. Meanwhile, senior students of the Cedar International School were introduced to Napoleon Hill's Specialized Knowledge as a Step to Creating Wealth from the book Think and Grow Rich. Money Matters BVI personnel guided students in demonstrating the effectiveness of a mastermind group. One teacher from St. George's Primary School expressed that she was keen to see Money Matters BVI return for future students within presentations, noting that she believed the approach and style of teaching used would of course encourage students to read much more. Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, BVI Financial Services Commission, Mr. Kenneth Baker, noted that he was extremely happy that Money Matters BVI was able to take part within the week of activities. He further stated that financial literacy was just as important as the other types of literacy, since without it, there can be significant negative consequences for both the community and students themselves as they enter the financial decision-making phase of their life. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us on our social media handles for all the latest news and articles, as well as feature interviews. I'm Ron Grant. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Wait, you had a long time. You don't say you were sick? What happened to over the rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
Alright, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Is business slow, cash flow down, hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Brilliant Hands and Minds Tutoring Services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too. Offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
Yo, everything good, Dad?
Why? This thing got me one way, Daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
Shit. I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
The wait is over. CCT Fire is here. Experience ultra-fast downloads, seamless streaming, and even more reliable connectivity on an all-new fire-blazing super-fast CCT Fiber network. CCT Fire. Bring it home and upgrade today.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I huff. I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.